at a time when motorcycle manufacturers are introducing more and more tech that sort of may take you away from the old motorcycle riding experience you may have been accustomed to. I'm really liking what Harley-Davidson is doing, but I like the style of that motorcycle. I think it's a sweet looking motorcycle. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. This is Gil, and today, Tuesday, April 27, 2021, I'm on my 2018 Honda Goldwing DCT Tour airbag. This morning I'd like to talk to you guys about what Harley-Davidson has just done. Harley-Davidson released the release date of their iconic model that they've been talking about, the Electric Glide Revival. And I gotta tell you, this is one beautiful motorcycle, and that's one thing that Harley-Davidson is consistently doing, and that is producing beautiful motorcycles. Now they have a certain style of their own, and it hasn't changed much, and for me, that's the beauty of it. You can get that bike in 10 years from now. Very little would have changed aesthetically. Now the internals may be improved in terms of engine or suspension or whatever electronics they may try to add without making it look like something that it's not. And again, that's something that they do an incredible job of. I give that company all the credit in the world. I don't expect it to perform like my Goldwing. I don't expect it to perform like my sport bike. I expect it to be exactly what it is. And if you guys get a look at this Electric Glide Revival, it is what it is, and it is one beautiful looking motorcycle. Now you guys know, as a side note, I've had a hankering for a Road King Standard now for years. For years I've talked about getting a Road King Standard. And I have to tell you, I gotta tell you, that Road King Standard want list may have just changed to an Electric Glide Revival lust list. We went from want to lust, and we all know how dangerous that could be. Fortunately for me, and for other guys who fall into this category, it's a limited edition motorcycle, so we probably won't see it. Our dealers may get one and then it's gone, or some guys with the extra bucks may want to add that as a third motorcycle. I'm not competing with those guys. I don't pay over MSRP. Hell, I'm accustomed to paying under MSRP. But you know what? That's been my experience. What's your experience? For you guys with the Harley-Davidsons, is that something you expect to pay above MSRP, or you are wait till the end of the year and get the outgoing model at a discounted rate? If Harley-Davidson in fact does discounts, I don't know. I've never owned one. I'll tell you what though, you guys are onto something with that Electric Glide Revival. Beautiful. You got spoke wheels, that seat. Come on, come on. I'd be tempted to stare at something like that all day long. Beautiful. What a job. Hell of a job. And the tech on that bike, just enough. It doesn't have all of that extra stuff. It's got his ABS. It's got his RDRS. Some traction control. That's all she needs. I don't want all of this extra stuff that they're putting on motorcycles on that type of motorcycle. I don't want adaptive cruise control. I don't want you to slow my bike down when I get close to somebody. As if I should be dozing off anyway. You should be paying attention. You're on these things. For the record, these things are motorcycles, and they're hell of fun. Hell of fun on these motorcycles. Harley-Davidson, nice. I mean, you don't have to be a Harley fan to like what they're doing. You keep the icon looking iconic. I'm gonna have to go see one up close and personal. It's my understanding they hit the dealers late April. I don't know, Mr. Harley-Davidson, you may be seeing this Honda Goldwing owner. You may be seeing this CB1000R owner And we may not be talking about that Road King Standard. We may be talking about that Harley Electra Revival. Big fan of that bike. Big fan of what you're doing now. But what you're doing now with that Electra Revival, now you're playing in your own ballpark. You got home field advantage here. You take advantage of that. You keep those icon models. You keep that iconic model thing you got going on. You keep that going on. There's your bread and butter. Now, I'm not saying don't change, but man, that motorcycle, we can talk about that. That's a bike that could be up in that garage. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, maybe it's the old man in me. I'm rambling now. Rambling with GB. Maybe it's the old man in me, but I like the way that bike looks. Just enough modern day technology to make me feel good. There's nothing wrong with additional safety features like ABS and traction control and RDRS. That stuff is good. It's even better when it looks like it wasn't plastered on a handlebar or it sticks out as much. And you guys do an excellent job with that. Guys, thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll speak to you soon.